Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming tonight to see our production of Beauty and the Beast. We ask that if you need to excuse yourself for the restrooms, they're out through these two doors and a little bit to your left. And you see the emergency exit around if there's any type of emergency, which we do not anticipate. So we hope that it's a clear night and a perfect night for us to perform. Would you please take out your phones and turn them off? It is amazing what phones will do to our sound system and the microphone system. So if you'll do that for us, that will help a lot. Again, I'd like to thank our parents for their help in putting on this show. I couldn't do it without them. Thank you, Dr. Phillips, Mr. Laster, our orchestra. These are students from Hendersonville High School Band and our chorus from Hendersonville High School Select Chorus. So I want to give them credit. They've been helping us as well. So I think I've covered everything. I do need to let you know one thing that I forgot last night. Miss Amanda Sauer has been taking pictures throughout the production and rehearsal process, and she has some pictures out there for you to see, and where you can give her your address and go online and see all these pictures, and maybe you have family and friends that would like to see them that were not able to come to production. So be sure to see that. We also will have a 15-minute intermission. And during that time, we have concessions, and please look at the artwork around and the bio board of our actors. I think that is all I need to tell you for tonight. Thank you so much for coming, and please enjoy our production of Beauty and the Beast. We are glad you're our guest. Thank you.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, a young prince lived in a shining castle. Although he had everything his heart desired, the prince was spoiled, selfish, and unkind. But then one winter's night, an old beggar woman came to the castle and offered him a single rose in return for shelter from the bitter cold. Repulsed by her haggard appearance, the prince sneered at the gift and turned the old woman away. But she warned him not to be deceived by appearances, for beauty is found within. And when he dismissed her again, the old woman's ugliness melted away to reveal a boastful enchantress. The prince tried to apologize, but it was too late, for she had seen that there was no love in his heart. As punishment, she transformed him into a hideous beast and placed a powerful spell on the castle and all who lived there. Ashamed of his monstrous form, the beast concealed himself inside his castle with the magic mirror as his only window to the outside world. The rose she had offered was truly an enchanted rose, which would bloom for many years. If he could learn to love another and earn their love in return by the time the last petal fell, then the spell would be broken. If not, he would be doomed to remain a beast for all time. As the years passed, he fell into despair and lost all hope, for who could ever learn to love a beast?
Little town, it's a quiet village. Every day like the one before. Little town full of little people waking up to say, there goes the baker with his tray like always. The same old bread and rolls to sell. Every morning just the same, since the morning that we came to this poor provincial town.
Good morning, ma'am.
Oh, good morning, monsieur.
And where are you on to today?
Oh, the bookshop. I just read the most wonderful story about a beanstalk and an ogre.
Hurry! The baguettes! Hurry up!
Sir, I've come to return the book I borrowed.
Finished already?
Oh, I couldn't put it down. Have you got anything new?
Not since yesterday.
Well, that's all right. I'll borrow this one.
That one? But you've read it twice.
Well, it's my favorite. Far off places, daring sword fights, magic spells, a prince in disguise.
Well, if you like it all that much, it's yours.
But sir!
I insist.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. It's my favorite part because you'll see. Here's where she meets Prince Charming, but she won't discover that it's him till chapter 3.
Different from the rest of us. She's You miss a shot, Gaston. You're the greatest hunter in the whole world.
I know.
No beast alive has a chance against you, and no girl for that.
It's true, LeFou, and I've got my sights set on that one. She's the one, the lucky girl I'm going to marry. The most beautiful girl in town. That makes her the best. And don't I deserve the best?
Of course you do.
Right from the moment that I met her, saw her, I said she's gorgeous and I fell. Here in town there's only she, who's as beautiful as me. So I'm making plans to woo and marry Belle. Pardon.
Good day.
Excuse me. Please let me through.
There must be more than this provincial life.
Just watch, I'm going to make Belle my wife.
Look, there she goes, that girl who's strange but special. A most peculiar mademoiselle.
It's a pity and a sin.
She doesn't quite fit in, cause she really is a funny girl. A beauty, but a funny girl. Really is a funny girl. That's Belle.
Why, hello, Belle.
Oh, bonjour, Gaston. Excuse me. May I have my book back, please?
How can you read this? There's no pictures.
Well, some people use their imagination.
Belle, it's about time you get your head out of these books and started focusing on more important things.
Intent?
Like you?
Exactly, Belle. The whole town's been talking about it. It's not right for a woman to read. Soon she starts getting ideas and thinking.
Gaston, you are positively primeval.
Why, thank you, Belle. Now, what do you say you and me take a walk over to my tavern and take a look at my trophies?
What do you say we don't?
Come on, I think I know how you feel about me.
You can't even imagine. Gaston, please. I have to get home to help my father.
That crazy old fool. He needs all the help he can get.
Don't talk about my father that way.
Yeah, don't talk about her father that way.
My father's not crazy. He's a genius. Papa!
Some genius.
Oh, what's a genius?
Now, LeFou, I want you to go out into the woods and bring me back the biggest, healthiest deer you can find.
Not the woods. Anything but the woods. You know I hate the woods.
Just get me a deer for my wedding feast.
But I hate the woods. It's dark and spooky and it's bugs and spiders. Gaston, no.
Papa, are you all right?
What? No, I'm fine. It's just, well, I can't for the life of me figure out why that happened. This isn't the stubbornest piece of...
Papa!
I'm about ready to give up on this hunk of junk.
Oh, you always say that.
I mean it this time. I'll never get this boneheaded contraption to work.
Yes, you will. And you'll win first prize at the fair tomorrow. And become a world-famous inventor.
You really think so?
You know I do. I always have.
Well, we'd better get cracking. I mean, this machine's not going to fix itself. Now, where did I put the dog-legged clencher?
Oh, Papa.
Ah. So tell me, did you have a good time in town today?
I got a new book.
You do love those books.
Well, they take me away to wonderful places where there's adventure and mystery and romance and happy endings. Papa, if I ask you something, will you answer me honestly?
Well, don't I always?
Do you think I'm odd?
My daughter odd? Where would you get an idea like that?
Well, I don't know. It's just that, well, people talk.
Well, they talk about me, too. No, we're not odd, it's true. No family could be saner, except one uncle who, well, maybe let that pass. In all you say or do, you couldn't make it plainer. You are your mother's daughter, therefore you are class.
So I should just accept I'm simply not not like them.
They are the common herd, and you can take my word. You are unique, creme de la creme. No matter what you do, I'm on your side. And if my point of view is somewhat misty-eyed, there's nothing clearer in my life than what I wish and feel for you. And that's a lot, no matter what.
No matter what they say, you make me proud. I love the funny way you stand out from the crowd.
It's my intention, my invention, shows the world out there one day just what we've got. No matter what. Now some may say all fathers just exaggerate,
That every daughter's great.
you are.
And every daughter tends to say her father's tops.
She pulls out all the stops to praise him, and quite rightly. No matter what the pain, we've come this far. I pray that you remain exactly as you are. This really is a case of father knowing best,
And daughter too.
you're never strange.
Don't ever change. You're all I've got.
No matter
What?
Oh, now what do you say we give her a try?
Well, all right.
All right, well, you get the logs. All right, now stand back. All right, here it goes.
Oh, it works!
It does? Oh, it does!
You did it! Papa, you really did it! You'll win first prize at the fair tomorrow, I just know it!
Well, who knows? Maybe I will at that.
Oh, I almost forgot. I got you a scarf today for good luck.
And now I know I'll win. And then we'll get out of this town and drop to all those faraway places that you've read about in your books. Well, I'm off.
Bye-bye, Papa.
Bye-bye, Belle.
Be careful.
First prize is nearly mine. It's quite my best invention. So simple yet complex, so massive yet so small. This triumph of design will be my old age pension. That is, providing I can find the fair at all. I must have missed a sign. I should have paid attention. Drat! That's not a nightingale, and not a mating call. Wolves! Hello? Hello?
Well, now you've done it. I told you not to let him in.
Can I leave him for the wolves?
Is anyone home?
Maybe if we keep quiet, he'll go away.
Is someone here?
Not a word, Lumiere. Not one word.
I don't mean to intrude, but... Well, I've lost my way in the woods, and I was hoping I could find a place to stay for the night.
Oh, poor fellow. Oh, Cogsworth, have a heart. Monsieur, you're welcome here.
Who said that? I know there's someone here, and I'll kindly thank you to step out where I can see you.
Hello.
And goodbye.
Wait. You're a clock. And you're talking.
Astonishing, isn't it? And quite inexplicable. Goodbye.
Cogsworth! I'm surprised at you. Where are your manners?
We've got to get him out of here before the master finds out.
This is incredible. How is this accomplished?
Really, sir? If you just... Ow! Stop that! Stop it, I say. Really, sir? Do you mind?
Well, I'm stumped. Maybe it's some kind of newfangled scientific gadget.
I, sir, am not a gadget.
Oh, I beg your pardon. That's just... Well, I've never seen it talking. Talking.
Bless you.
You're a chew to the bone, monsieur. Come warm yourself by the fire.
No, I forbid it. Lumiere, as head of this household, I demand you stop right there. Oh, no, not the master's chair. No, I'm not seeing this. I am not seeing this.
La! What have we here? Do my eyes deceive me, or is this a man? It's been so long since I've seen a real man. No offense, Lumiere, but, bonjour, monsieur. Mind if I sit here?
Oh, well, hello.
All right, this has gone far enough. I am in charge here, and I say that...
How would you like a nice spot of tea, sir? It'll warm you up in no time.
Oh, yes, please.
No tea. He'll be here all night. No tea.
There you are.
Thank you. This is just what I needed. Ah!
I think I scared him, Mama.
Oh, well, hello there, little fella. What's your name?
Chip.
Figures.
Care for a blanket, monsieur? I just love older men.
Babette, you're always trying to make me jealous, but it's not going to work this time.
Me? What about you? With Simon?
Jacques,
Michelle?
Pierre,
Veronique?
oh, Veronique.
Oh,
Lumiere, listen to me. We've got to get him out of here. Do you have any idea what the master will do if he finds out we let a stranger...
Calm yourself, Cogsworth. The master will never know. As I was saying, he's bound to find out sooner or later.
Should we hide, Mama?
No, remain calm. There's absolutely no reason to panic.
Lumiere is right. There is absolutely no reason to panic. May I borrow this?
Oh, but that's yours.
There's a stranger here.
Master, allow me to explain. The gentleman was set upon by wolves.
Who let him in?
But master, may I take this opportunity to say I was against it from the start.
Who dared to disobey me?
oh dear.
You've all betrayed me. Who are you?
Maurice.
What are you doing in my castle?
Well, I lost my way in the woods.
You're not welcome here.
I'm sorry. I'll just be going then.
It's hideous, isn't it?
What? No, I
You've
wasn't.
come to stare at the beast, haven't you?
No, I meant no harm. I was only looking for a place to stay.
I'll give you a place to stay.
Oh, Gaston, say it isn't so.
It's so. Now, girls, I'm just getting married. Now, don't tell me a little thing like that's going to change your feelings for me.
Oh, no.
No. Never.
And we'll still have our little rendezvous, won't we?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Always.
Good. Well, I guess if we're going to have a wedding, I guess I better propose to the bride. Run along now. Belle! Oh, Belle! Anyone home? Hello, Belle!
Oh, Gaston. What a pleasant surprise.
Isn't it, though? I'm just full of surprises. For you, mademoiselle.
Oh, a miniature portrait. Of you. You shouldn't have.
Don't mention it. You know, Belle, there isn't a girl in town who wouldn't love to be in your shoes. Today's the day your dreams come true.
What could you possibly know about my dreams, Gaston?
Plenty. You've been dreaming just one dream nearly all your life. Hoping, scheming, just one theme. Will you be a wife? Will you be some he-man's property? Good news, that he-man's me. This equation, girl plus man, doesn't help just you. On occasion, women can have their uses too, mainly to extend the family tree. Pumpkin, extend with me. We'll be raising sons galore.
Inconceivable.
Each built 6'4".
Unbelievable.
Each one stuffed with every Gaston gene.
I'm not hearing
You'll
this.
be keeping a house with pride.
It's incredible.
Each day gratified.
So unwettable.
That you are part of this idyllic scene. Picture this. A rustic hunting lodge. My latest kill, roasting over the fire. My little wife, massaging my feet. While the little ones play on the floor with the dogs. We'll have 6 or 7.
Dogs?
No, Belle. Strapping boys. Like me.
Imagine that.
I can see that we will share all that love implies. We shall be the perfect pair, rather like my thighs. You are face to face with destiny. All roads lead to the best things in life. All's well that ends with me. Escape me, there's no way. Certain as do-re, Belle, when you marry. So, Belle, what'll it be? Is it a yes or is it? Oh, yes.
I just don't deserve you.
Who does? Me!
But thanks for asking.
What?
So, how'd it go?
Oh, you know that, Belle. Always playing hard to get.
She turned you down?
For now, but I will have Belle for my wife. Make no mistake of that.
Well, gee, if she turned you down, maybe that means I still have a chance. Get out of my way!
Is he gone? Can you imagine? He asked me to marry him. Me, the wife of that boorish, brainless. Madame Gaston, can't you just see it? Madame Gaston. Gaston, his little wife. Ugh. No, sir, not me. I guarantee it. I want much more than this provincial life. I want adventure in the great wide somewhere. I wanted more than I can tell. And for once it might be grand to have someone understand. I want so much more than they've got planned.
Oh, hey, Belle, have you seen Gaston?
Oh, you just missed him. Wait, where did you get that scarf?
Oh, this? Pretty nice, huh? In the woods. Oh.
That belongs to my father.
Yeah, well, finders keepers. You know.
LeFou, I want you to think hard and tell me exactly where you found that.
No.
Think.
Somewhere in the woods.
Harder.
Yeah, the class was okay. Ow, ow, ow.
You have to take me back.
Not the woods again.
But can't you see something must have happened? You have to take me back.
Not on your life. Ah.
Then I'll find him myself.
Couldn't keep quiet, could we? Just had to invite him to stay, didn't we? Serve him tea, sit in the master's chair.
I was trying to be hospitable.
Rubbish.
How, Cogsworth, can you blame me for trying to maintain what's left of our humanity? Look at us. Look at you.
What about me?
You were always insufferable, but every day you've become a little more inflexible, a little more wound up, a little more ticked off.
Please spare me your stupid puns.
At least we're not as far gone as some of the others. You saw what happened to Michelle.
Oh, she always was too vain about her looks, and that's exactly what she's become.
A vanity.
The little drawls, mirror, the works.
And poor Jean-Claude.
Who?
Jean-Claude. You remember him, not too bright.
A brick?
A whole wall.
Jean-Claude's a brick wall.
Yes, that's him in the kitchen behind the stove.
Oh.
And you know, Guillaume, the houseboy?
Oh, that mealy-mouthed little bootlicker. I never liked him. He's always groveling at the master's feet.
He's a doorman.
Perfect.
It's happening faster with some of the others, and we're not far behind. Slowly but surely, as every day passes, we will gradually become things.
But why did we have to get dragged into this whole spell business? It's not like we threw that poor old beggar woman out on her ear.
No, but are we not responsible too? For making him the way he is?
I suppose so.
All I know is, I will eventually melt away to nothing. And I only hope there is something left in me if the master ever breaks the spell.
Hold on, old man. We've got to hold on.
Hello? Is anyone here? Hello?
It's a girl.
Well, yes, of course, I can see. It's a girl. It's a girl!
Mademoiselle!
Now, Lumiere, let me do all the talking.
Yoo-hoo!
Now, as head of this household, I should do most of the talking.
Sherry!
A word, just a word. That's all I'm asking for.
Mama, you're not gonna believe what I saw. Not in 1,000,000 years. Not in 1,000,000,000,000 years.
Yes, Chip.
No, really. It's the greatest thing. It's the thing that everyone's been waiting for. Since, I don't know when.
All right, Chip, what is it?
There's a girl in the castle.
Oh, bless my soul, wouldn't that be lovely?
But there is. I saw her.
Now, Chip, I'll not have you making up wild stories, getting everyone's hopes up for no reason.
Mrs. Potts, did you hear? There's a girl in the castle.
See? I told ya. And she's real pretty, too.
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh.
This is the one, the girl we have been waiting for. She has come to break the spell.
Wait a minute. Let's not be hasty.
Oh, isn't it wonderful? Oh, happy, happy day. Mwah.
Stop
What?
it, stop that.
We should tell the others, no?
Yes. I mean, no. I mean, wait a minute.
Hello? Is anyone there? Please, I'm looking for my father.
Belle, is that you?
Papa,
How on earth did you find me?
your hands are like ice. We've got to get you out of here.
Belle, you must leave this place.
Who's done this to you?
There's no time to explain. You must go now.
I won't leave you here. Who's there? I know someone's there. Who are you?
The master of this castle.
Then you're the one who's responsible for this. Release my father at once.
I am the master of this castle. I do not take orders from anyone. Throw her out!
No, wait, please forgive me. Can't you see he's not well?
He should not have trespassed here.
But he's an old man, he could die.
He came into my home uninvited, and now he'll suffer the consequences.
Please, I'll do anything.
Belle?
There's nothing you can do.
Wait, please.
I said there's nothing that you can do.
Take me instead.
No!
What did you say?
Take me instead.
Belle, you don't know what you're doing.
You would do that. You would take his place.
If I did, would you let him go?
Yes. But you must promise to stay here. Forever.
No!
Forever?
Forever! Or he dies in that dungeon.
No, that's not fair. Wait. Come into the light.
Make your choice!
Belle, listen to me. I'm old. I've lived my life.
You have my word.
Done!
Papa!
No,
No.
please, I'm begging
Take
you.
him to the crossroads.
Spare my daughter, please.
No, Papa! No!
Let go of her. Let go of her. Belle! Belle!
Master! Master, please! Since the girl is going to be with us quite some time, you might want to offer her a more comfortable room.
I'm never gonna see him again.
What?
I'm never gonna see him again. And I didn't even get to say goodbye.
I'll show you to your room.
My room. But I thought...
Do you want to stay in that dungeon forever?
No.
Then follow. You follow me. This is your home now. You're free to go anywhere you like, except the West Wing.
Why? What's in the West
It's
Wing?
forbidden. Do you understand me? Do you understand?
Yes.
Then follow me. This is your room. If you need anything, my servants will attend you. And I hope you'll be comfortable here. And one more thing. You will join me for dinner. That is not a request.
Yes, I made the choice. For Papa, I will stay. But I don't deserve to lose my freedom in this way, you monster. If you think that childhood, even when we grow old. Home should be where the heart is. Never were words so true. My heart's far, far away. Home is too. What I'd give to return to the life that I knew lately, and to think I complained of that dull provincial town. Is this home? Am I here for a day or forever? Shut away from the world until who knows when. Oh, but then, as my life has been altered once, it can change again. Build higher walls around me, change every look and key. Nothing lasts, nothing holds all of me. My heart's far, far away, home and Who is it?
It's Mrs. Potts, dear. I thought you might like some tea.
Come in.
Nothing like a nice warm cup of tea to make the world seem a bit brighter.
But you're...
Mrs. Potts, dear. Very pleased to make your acquaintance.
Oh.
Careful, darling.
Who are you?
Madame de la Grande-Bouche. Perhaps you've heard of me?
Sorry.
You see, they've forgotten all about me. One can be, and I quote, the toast of Europe, the brightest star to ever reach the stage, but fall under one little spell and...
Wait, this is impossible.
Oh, I know it is, but here we are. Now, what shall we dress in you for dinner? This is nice, but wouldn't you like to borrow one of my gowns? Let's see what I got in my drawers. Here it is. I wore this the night of the Royal Opera. The king himself was there. You know, I won't have a prayer fitting into it now. Take it.
That's very kind of you, but I'm not going to dinner.
Don't be silly. Of course you are. You heard what the master said.
He may be your master, but he's not mine.
Oh.
I'm sorry. This is all just happening so fast.
That was a very brave thing you did, my dear.
We all think so.
I'm gonna miss my papa so much.
Cheer up, child. I know things may seem bleak right now, but you mustn't despair. We're here to see you through. I hope that we'll be friends, though I don't know you well. If anyone can make the most of living here, then Belle, it's you. And who knows, you may find home here too.
Who does she think she is? That girl is tangled with the wrong man.
Darn right.
No one says no to Gaston. Dismissed. Rejected. Publicly humiliated. It's more than I can bear.
More beer?
What for? Nothing helps. I'm disgraced.
Who you? Never. Gaston, you gotta pull yourself together. Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, Gaston, looking so down in the dumps. Oh. Every guy here like to be Gaston, even when taking your lumps. For there's no man in town as admired as you. You're everyone's favorite guy. Everyone's awed and inspired by you, and it's not very hard to see why. No one's slick as Gaston. No one's quick as Gaston. No one's next as incredibly thick as Gaston. There's no man in town half as manly. Perfect, a pure paragon. You can ask any Tom, Dick, or Stanley, and they'll tell you whose team they prefer to be on. No one's pin like Gaston, a kingpin like Gaston. No one's got a slug left in his chin like Gaston.
As a specimen, yes, I'm intimidating.
My, what a guy, that Gaston. Get 5, hurrahs, get 12, and pin. Gaston is the best, and the rest is all trick. No one fights like Gaston, douses lights like Gaston. In a wrestling match, nobody bites like Gaston.
As you see, I've got biceps to spare.
Not a bit of him scraggly or scrawny.
That's right, and every last inch of me's covered with hair.
Matches wits like Gaston. In a spitting match, nobody spits like Gaston.
I'm especially good at expectorating toy.
10 points for Gaston.
When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large. And now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs, so I'm roughly the size of a barge.
Wow. Oh! Ha. Wow!
Ha.
Wow! My, what a guy, that Gaston! Here we go, boys!
Hut, hut, hut!
Gaston! Wow!
Girls! I use antlers in all of my decorating. Drinks on LeFou!
Help, help! Somebody help me!
Maurice?
You've got to help me. He's got her. He's got her locked in a dungeon. Belle, we must go at once.
Whoa,
Not a moment to lose.
Slow down. Who's got Belle locked in a dungeon?
A beast! A horrible, monstrous beast!
Was it a big beast?
Huge!
With spooky yellow eyes!
Yes, yes!
Long, ugly snout!
Hideously ugly. Yes, yes! Will you help me? Will you help me?
All right, old man. We'll help you out.
You will? Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, then. I'll go find her myself.
Crazy old Maurice! Always good for a laugh.
Crazy old Maurice. Crazy old Maurice. LeFou, I'm afraid I've been thinking.
A dangerous pastime.
I know. But that wacky old coot is Belle's father. and sanity's only so-so. Now the wheels in my head have been turning since I looked at that loony old man. See, I promised myself I'd be married to Belle, and right now I'm evolving a plan. If I...
Yes.
Then we...
No, what's she?
Guess.
Now I get it.
Let's go. No one takes cheap shots like Gaston. Yes, I'm endlessly wildly resourceful. I won't even be mildly remorseful. Who has brains like Gaston? Who can make up these endless refrains like Gaston? And his marriage we soon will be celebrating. My, what a guy, Gaston.
Well, what is it?
Is dinner ready, Miss Potts?
Oh, just about. I haven't the slightest idea of what she likes to eat, so I've cooked up everything in the kitchen.
Good. Good.
Okay.
Well, don't just stand there gaping. Get back to work.
You tell him.
I can't.
Tell me what?
Now don't get upset, but you have something on your back.
What are you talking about? Oh! What is that?
It appears to be a winding candle of sorts.
Well, get it off of me!
It won't come off.
What do you mean, it won't come off? It was there last night when I went to bed. Oh, why is this happening to me?
It's the spell, I'm afraid.
Just try to relax.
Relax. How can I relax with this appendage on my back? Oh, is there no dignity left for me? Oh, what's going to go next? My mind?
Oh.
Calm down, Cogsworth. It will be all right.
I'm frightened, Lumia.
I know, my friend, but you're not alone.
We're all in this together.
It's time for dinner. Where is she?
But perhaps I should go see about her. Won't be a minute.
I thought I told her to come down. What's taking so long?
Try to be patient, sir. The girl has lost her father and her freedom all in one day.
Master, have you thought that perhaps this girl could be the one to break the spell?
Of course I have. I'm not a fool.
Good. So, you fall in love with her, she falls in love with you, and then poof, the spell is broken. We're human again by midnight.
Lumiere, it's not that easy. These things take time.
But we don't have time. The rose has begun to wilt.
It's no use. She's so beautiful and, well, look at me.
He has a point.
Master, you must help her to see past all that.
I don't know how.
Well, you could start by trying to make yourself more presentable. Straighten up. Try to act like a gentleman.
Impress her with your rapier wit.
But be gentle.
Shower her with compliments.
But be sincere. And above all,
What?
you must control your temper.
Well?
What?
Where is she?
Who? Oh, yes, the girl. She is in the process of circumstances being what they are. She's not coming.
She's not coming.
What? Did did you say?
She's not coming.
We'll see about that.
Oh, your highness, your lordship, your grace. Oh, let's not be hasty.
Stay where you are. Lumiere, stand aside.
No.
I said stand aside.
Okay.
I thought I told you to come down to dinner.
I'm not hungry.
I'm the master of this castle, and I'm ordering you to come down to dinner.
And I'm telling you, I'm not hungry.
You're hungry if I say you're hungry.
Don't be ridiculous.
What did you say?
You can't just go around ordering people to be hungry. It doesn't work that way.
I can.
Besides, it's rude.
Oh, rude is it? Then how about this? If you don't come down to dinner right now, I'll tell you!
Master, that may not be the best way to win the girl's affections.
Please attempt to be a gentleman.
But why is he being so difficult? Why are you being so difficult?
Why are you being such a bully?
Because I want you to come down to dinner.
So you admit you're being a bully.
Ugh!
Deep breaths, Master, deep breaths.
I'll give her one last chance.
Okay.
Belle, would you be so kind as to join me for dinner? Please.
No, thank you.
Oh.
Fine, then starve!
Master, please.
If she doesn't eat with me, she doesn't eat at all!
What were we thinking? We'll never be human again.
So it appears.
Well, what would you two have us do? Give up? I can't give up till I hear the sound of my boy's laughter as he runs through these halls again.
Quite right, Mrs. Potts. We cannot give up if there is still a chance. Lumiere! Stand guard at the door. If there's even the slightest change, inform me at once.
Oui, mon capitaine.
I asked nicely, but she refuses. What does she want me to do, beg? Show me the girl.
I know the master can be a bit temperamental, but behind all that metaphor, he's not just a bad fellow. Why don't you give him a chance?
Why should I? Did he give my father a chance?
Well, no, but once you get to know him...
I don't want to get to know him. I don't want to have anything to do with him.
She'll never see me as anything but a monster. How long must this go on? This cruel trick of fate. I simply made one careless wrong decision. And then that witch was gone and left me in this state, an object of revulsion and derision. Hated. Is there no one who can show me how to win this world's forgiveness? No! Oh, no. What did they say? And impress her with your wits, shower her with compliments, act like a gentleman. Act like a gentleman. Act like a gentleman.
Me. Veronique.
Lumiere! Oh, Lumiere!
Babette, come to me, my little fluff.
Woo!
Get you!
It's my hands, isn't it? You do not love me anymore. Oh, this horrible, horrible spell!
Ah, Shelly, you cut me chilly weak. Do you think a thing like that would change my feelings for you? No, you really tickled my fancy.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
No. I've been burnt by you before.
Come here.
Well, actually, madam, I am a little hungry.
All I'll ring for Mrs. Potts and sing an air while we wait.
That's all right. I can go myself.
What about the master? He's not really going to like this.
I know.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
I like this girl. I like her spunk.
Well, if you ask me, she's just being stubborn. After all, he did say please.
I think that's the first time I've ever heard him use that word.
I believe you're right.
You see, she's already starting to have a good influence on him. Oh, there you are, dearie. Glad to see you're out and about.
Hello, I am Cogsworth, head of this household.
Cogsworth, the girl, she's gone. I swear my... Enchanté, mademoiselle.
This is Lumiere.
Oh, yeah.
Stop it, stop that. If there is anything we can do to make your stay more comfortable, anything at all.
I am a little hungry.
Except that.
Cogsworth!
Oh, you heard what the master said.
Oh, pish tosh. I'm not about to let the poor child go hungry.
Fine. Glass of water, crust of bread, and then off to bed.
Cogsworth, I'm surprised at you. She is not the prisoner. No, she's our guest, and we must make her feel welcome here.
All right, dinner. But keep it down. If the master hears us, it will be our necks.
Of course, of course. But what is dinner without a little music?
Music?
Oh!
Oh, no.
Monsieur, mademoiselle, it is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you here tonight. And now we want to relax as we pull up a chair as the dining room proudly presents your dinner. Be our guest. Be our guest. Put our service to the test. Tie your napkin around your neck, sherry. You know we provide the rest. Soup du jour, hors d'oeuvre. We only add it to serve. Try the great stuff.
It's delicious.
Don't believe me? Ask the dishes. They can sing. They can dance. And the dinner is our never seven. Go on and fold your menu. Take a glance, and then you'll be our guest. We are guest. Be our guest.
Beef ragout, cheese soufflé,
Party pudding on flambe. We prepared and served with flair. I culinary cabaret. You're alone and your skin with the banquets all prepared. No one's gonna be complaining while the fappers entertaining. I do tricks with my fellow candlesticks.
and it's all in perfect taste that you can bet.
Come on and lift your glass. You've won free pass to be our guest. If you're stressed, it's fine dining we suggest. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. Go ahead. It's a fine circle, no?
No, please, everyone,
good.
let's be civil,
Let's keep it
be
going.
calm,
They keep
quiet.
spinning it.
No,
Go.
Lumiere, stop.
Get me
No,
crazy.
my God, please, everyone, stop.
Be your guest, be your guest.
Get your worries off your chest. Let us say for your entree we have a ray that we suggest.
Try the bread, try the soup with the crumbs on the tea.
It's a treat for any diner. Don't believe me, ask the china.
Singing pork, dancing beer, what an entertaining. How could anyone be gloomy or depressed? We'll make you shout hardcore and sing the shout for more. So be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. Oh, very good. I taught them everything I know. Good job.
Lumiere?
Come on, Coxman.
No.
I'll be blessed. Wine's been poured and thank the Lord, I've had the napkins freshly pressed. With dessert, she'll want tea, and my dear, that's fine with me. While the cups do their soft shoeing, I'll be bubbling, I'll be brewing, I'll get warm, piping hot. Heaven sakes, is such a spot. Clean it up, we need the company and press. We've got a lot to do. Is it one up or two for you, our guest? She's our guest. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest.
Life is so unnerving. For a servant who's not serving, who's not heard, without a soul to wait upon. Ah, those good old days when we were useful. And suddenly, those good old days are gone. 10 years we've been the rusty, not giving so much more than testing, not giving exercise and a chance to use our skills. Most days we just lay around the castle. Flabby, flat, and lazy, you popped in and whoops-a-daisy. Oh, ho, ho! Here we go! That went well.
Lumia, you've gone too far this time. No, this is shameless. And you. Oh.
And now, for your continued dining experience, napkin s'il vous plaît.
Ooh la la.
Ow! It's a kick line. Be our guest. Be our guest. Our command is your request.
It's been years since we've had anybody here, and we're obsessed with your meal, with your ease.
Yes, indeed.
We
aim to please.
While the candle light's still glowing, let us help you, we'll keep going.
No, not the kick line!
Count one by one.
Till you shout, enough, I'm done. Then we sing you off to sleep as you digest. Come on and prop your feet, and now come on, let's eat. So be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. Please be our guest.
Oh, Lumiere, dinner was wonderful.
Oh, good show, everyone. Good show. Yes, well done, well done. Oh, my goodness. Look at the time. Off to bed.
Well, I couldn't possibly go to bed now. It's my first time in an enchanted castle.
Enchanted. Who said anything about this castle being enchanted? It was you, wasn't it?
No.
I figured it out for myself. I'd like to look around if that's all right.
Perhaps you would like a tour.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm not sure that's such a good idea. We don't want you-know-who snooping around you-know-where.
Where?
If you know what I mean.
Oh.
Well, perhaps you'd like to take me. I'm sure you know everything there is to know about the castle.
Go ahead.
Well, as a matter of fact, I do. If you will please draw your attention to the hand-painted ceilings, complete with cherubs frolicking in delight amidst the nymphs and centaurs.
Here we go.
Act like a gentleman. Act like a gentleman. This'll be good. Belle? Oh, Belle!
If you will note the unusual inverted archways, you'll see that they are a prime example of the late neoclassic Baroque period. And, as I always say, if it's not Baroque, don't fix it.
You're broke.
If you'll draw your attention now to the flying buttresses above the aviary.
Oh, Lumiere, it's so beautiful. I had no idea. If only he weren't here.
Act like a gentleman, act like a gentleman. I'm nothing but a fool.
Thanks to some quick thinking on my part, the crisis was averted. And that was the last time a stone of that weight was quarried in this area.
What's up there?
Nothing. Nothing at all of any interest in the West Wing.
Oh, so that's the West Wing.
Nice going.
I wonder what he's hiding up there.
Hiding. What an idea, hiding.
Well, it wouldn't be forbidden, would it?
Perhaps Mademoiselle would like to see something else. We have exquisite tapestries dating all the way back to Aloysius the Pretentious.
Maybe later.
Perhaps you would like to see the gardens or the library.
You have a library?
With books.
Oh, yes, scads of books, forests of books, mountains of books, cloudbursts, swamps of books.
Books with pictures, books with words.
No more words than you could read in a lifetime.
By every author who said pin to papier.
Touch that!
I'm sorry.
What are you doing here?
I
told you never to come here.
I know.
Do you realize what you could have done? Get out!
No.
You have no right to be here. No right! You come here. No. Oh, no, I didn't.
Don't touch me.
I didn't mean to.
No. Promise or no promise, I won't stay here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you don't understand. There's so little left of me. I didn't mean to frighten you. I didn't mean to hurt you. There's so little left of me. So little left. And in my twisted face, there's not the slightest trace of anything that even hints at kindness. And from my tortured shape, no comfort, no escape. I see, but deep within his utter blindness, hopeless as my dream dies, as the time flies. Love, a lost illusion, helpless, unforgiven, cold and driven to this sad conclusion. No beauty could move me, no goodness improve me. How I could have loved her, and that she'd love me too. passion could reach me, no lesson could teach me, no point anymore if I can't love her. If I can't love her, then who? Long ago I should have seen all the things I could have been. Careless and unthinking, I moved onward. No pain could be deeper, no life could be cheaper, no point anymore if I can't love her. No spirit could win me, no hope left within me. How I could have loved her and that she'd set me free. If I can't love her, if it's not to be, let the world be done with me. Get away from her! Get away!
Let me see. Don't do that. Just hold still.
Oh, that hurts!
Well, if you'd hold still, it wouldn't hurt so much.
Well, if you hadn't run away, this wouldn't have happened.
Well, if you hadn't have frightened me, I wouldn't have run away.
Well, you shouldn't have been in the West Wing.
And you should learn to control your temper. Now hold still. This may sting a little. By the way, thank you for saving my life.
You're welcome.
Well, that's more like it. I knew they could get along if they tried.
So the ice is broken, at last.
No, but not a moment too soon either. Have you had a good look at the rose lately? It's losing petals at an alarming rate.
Not to mention the fact that I can hardly bend over at all anymore.
Clearly, it's time for us to give them a little push. We must find a new romantic way to draw them closer together.
I have just the thing. How would you two care for a nice bowl of soup?
Soup?
Trust me.
Okay.
There's something sweet and almost kind, but he was mean and he was coarse and unrefined. But now he's dear and so unsure. I wonder why I didn't see it there before.
Cheers!
Come along now, dearie. Let's get you out of those wet things.
She glanced this way, I thought I saw. And when we touched, she didn't shudder at my paw. No, it can't be, I'll just ignore. But then she's never looked at me this way before. When she smiles at me, my heart starts pounding and I get all choked up and I can't breathe.
Good.
That's good?
Excellent.
I've never felt this way about anyone. I want to get her something, but what?
Well, there's the usual things. Flowers, chocolates, promises you don't intend to keep.
No, this is no ordinary girl. It has to be something special. Something that sparks her interest. Something that...
Oh, what? Are you sure?
Yes.
Well, all right then.
Say something about your dress.
It's, pink.
A compliment.
Oh, what a nice dress.
Well, thank you.
Belle, I have something to show you, but first you have to close your eyes.
Get the girl!
Oh!
Can I open them?
All right, now!
Oh my goodness! I've never seen so many books in my entire life.
You like it?
It's wonderful.
Well, then it's yours.
New and a bit alarming. Who'd had ever thought that this could be true? That he's no Prince Charming, but there's something in him that I simply didn't see. Oh, this is one of my favorites, King Arthur. Have you ever read it?
Oh, no.
Well, then you don't know what you're missing. I'd love to read it again. Wait, you read it first.
Oh, no, you.
No, really, you read it.
No, it's all right.
No, you.
No! I can't.
You never learned to read?
So little and very long ago.
Well, it just so happens this is the perfect book to read aloud. Come here, sit by me.
Well, who'd have thought?
Well, bless my soul.
Well, who'd have known?
Well, who indeed?
And who'd have guessed they'd come together on their own?
It's so peculiar.
Just wait and see.
A few days more. There may be something there that wasn't there before.
Perhaps there's something there that wasn't there before.
What?
There may be something there that wasn't there before.
What's there, Mama?
Oh, I'll tell you when you're older. Come along, son. Let's give them some privacy.
Mama?
Yes, Chip.
Will I ever get to be a boy again?
I hope so.
When will I know?
If
If it's to be, it will be very soon now. Come along, son. Knowing not this was the legendary sword called Excalibur, Arthur tried to pull it from the stone. He tried once, to no avail. He tried a second time, but still he could not pull it out. And then, for the third time, Arthur drew forth the sword.
That must mean he's king!
Wait and see.
I didn't know books could do that.
Do what?
Take me away from this place and make me forget. At least for a little while.
Forget?
Well, what I am.
We have something in common, you know.
What's that?
In the town where I come from, the people think I'm odd.
You?
So I know how it feels to be, well, different. And I know how lonely that can be. And then for the third time, Arthur drew forth the sword, and there arose from the people a great shout. Arthur is king.
Told you so.
They're still in there?
Yes, it's so far he's been a perfect gentleman.
You know what, Mama? I have a funny feeling inside, and I don't know what it is, but it makes me feel kind of bubbly.
It's hope, son. I've been feeling it too.
We, my little friend, the day we have been waiting for may be at hand.
Oh, if only that were true, Lumiere.
Human again.
Human again.
Yes, just think what that means. I'll be cooking again, be good looking again, with a mademoiselle on each arm. When I'm human again, only human again, pushed and polished and gleaming with charm. I'll be courting again, chic and sporting again,
which should call several husbands along.
Down off my shelf.
And to sweet be myself.
I can't wait to be human again.
When we're human again, only human again. When we're knickknacks and whatnots no more.
Little push, little shove, they could whoosh, fall in love.
Ah, Sherry, won't it all be top drawer? I'll wear lipstick and rouge, and I won't be so huge, but I'll easily fit through that door. I'll exclude travel fair, I'll wear gowns, I'll have hair. It's my prayer to be human again.
When I'm human again, only human again, when the world once more starts making sense, I'll unwind for a change.
Really? That would be strange.
Well, can I help it if I'm tense?
Yes.
In a shack by the sea, I'll sit back sipping tea. Let my early retirement commence. Far from fool made of wax, I'll get down to brass tacks and relax.
When I'm human again, so sweep the dust from the floor. Let's let some light in the room. I can feel, I can tell someone might break the spell any day now.
Shine up the brass on the door.
Alert to the dustpan and broom. If it all goes as planned, our time may be at hand any day now. Open the shutters and let in some air. Put these here and put those over there.
Sweep up the years of sadness and tears and throw them away.
When Guinevere heard that Arthur was slain, she stole away to a convent, and no one could ever make her smile again. That's the end.
What a beautiful story.
Oh, I knew you'd like it. I'd like to ask you for something.
What's that?
A second chance. Will you have dinner with me tonight?
Dinner? Me with you? I mean, of course!
When we're human again, only human again. When the girl finally sets us all free, cheeks are blooming again, we're assuming again. We'll resume our long, long short vie. We'll be playing again, holidaying again, and we're praying.
and straight. We'll walk tall when we're all that we were. Thanks to him, thanks to her. Coming closer and closer and closer and closer and closer and closer. We'll be dancing again. We'll be twirling again. We'll be whirling around with such ease. When we're human again, only human again. We'll go waltzing those old 1, 2, 3s. We'll be floating again. We'll be gliding again. Stepping, striding as fine as you please. Like the real human does. I'll be all that I was. On that glorious morn when we're finally reborn. And we're all of us human again.
Come on.
Thank you for coming on such short notice, Monsieur Doc.
I don't usually leave the asylum in the middle of the night, but this fellow said you'd make it worth my while. Oh.
Look, I've got my heart set on marrying Belle, but she needs a little bit of a persuasion.
Turned him down flat. Oh, ow.
It's like this. See? There's a danger I'll be thwarted and denied my honeymoon. For the pretty thing I've courted refuses to swoon. So the time has come for a murky plan, for which I turn to a murky man. We're better than the Maison de Lune. I don't take this girl for granted. There's no path I haven't hewn. To her heart no seed unplanted, no flowers unstrewn. But quite amazing to relate, she doesn't want me for her mate. The Maison de Lune.
I don't wish to seem a tad obtuse, but I don't see how I can be of use. For I lock people up, I'm not a lonely hearts club. I'm a cocoa fish, I've a nasty, vicious streak.
It's Belle's father who's your client. She adores the old buffoon. She'll be forced to be compliant. So get the daughter through her dad. You just pronounce the old boy mad.
The Maison de Lune.
Do I make myself entirely clear?
It's the simplest deal of my whole foul career.
Put Maurice away and she'll be here in moments. In a dreadful state, she'll capitulate to me.
Oh, I'll be strapping up an inmate
very soon.
But please don't bring him in late. Our check-in time's noon. So wave one bachelor goodbye.
She'll be my bride.
Then have her daddy.
Ossify in my sordid saloon. So book the church, raise glasses high to the Maison de
Tonight is the night you confess your love.
I'm not sure I can do this.
You must.
Master, what are you afraid of?
Nothing.
You care for the girl, don't you?
More than anything.
Then why not tell her?
I just can't.
You must.
There'll be beautiful music, romantic candlelight provided by myself, and when the moment is right...
But how will I know when the moment is right?
You'll feel slightly nauseous.
No! You will know because you will feel it in here. You must speak from the heart.
I must speak from... Oh no, I really don't think I can do this.
You must. Master, what are you afraid of?
I said nothing.
Master.
I'm afraid she might...
She might what?
laugh at me.
Somehow, my prince, you must find the courage to take that chance.
I really don't think I can do this.
Here, this might bolster your courage. You see, Master, you can do it. I know you can.
All right. Well, off you go. I better prepare myself.
As old as time, true as it can be, barely even friends, then somebody bends unexpectedly. Just a little change, small to say the least, both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast. Dance with me?
Oh no, I don't dance with her.
Ever just the same, ever a surprise, ever as before, ever just as sure as the sun will rise. Tale as old as time, tune as old as song, bittersweet and strange, finding you can change, learning you were wrong, certain as the sun rising in the east. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast. Off to the cupboard now with you, Chip. It's past your bedtime. Good night, love.
Belle, I have to tell you something, and I must speak from the heart. Is something wrong?
I was just thinking about my father. I miss him so much. I wish there was a way I could see him again.
Well, there is a way. Here, this mirror. It will show you anything you wish to see.
I'd like to see my father, please. Oh no! Something's wrong. He's out there all by himself. I should...
Go to him.
What?
You should go to him.
But I thought...
Belle, you're not a prisoner here anymore. You haven't been for a very long time. Take it with you. To look back and remember me.
could never forget you.
Go. Go. Go!
Well, sire, I must say, everything is going just swimmingly. I knew you had it in you.
I let her go.
You what?
How could you do that?
I had to.
But why?
I think I might love her.
So that's it, then the spell should be broken.
No.
I guess she doesn't love me back.
But now it's too late.
No spell has been broken. No words have been spoken. No point anymore if she can't love me. No hope she would do so. No dream to pursue. So I finally know that I will always be in this hopeless state and condemned to wait. Wait for death to set me free.
We're finally home. Rest here.
I don't know what happened. The last thing I remember was falling.
You were in the woods, Papa. I thought I'd never find you.
But the beast, how did you escape?
I didn't escape. He let me go.
He let you go? That terrible beast?
He's not terrible. At first I was so frightened. I thought it was the end of everything. But then, well, somehow things changed.
How?
Well, I see him differently now. It's funny. When I look around, I see the whole world differently. There's been a change in me, a kind of moving on. Though what I used to be, I still depend upon. For now I realize that good can come from bad. That may not make me wise, but oh, it makes me glad. And I thought I'd never leave behind my childhood dreams, but I don't mind. For now I love the world I see. No change of heart, a change in me. For in my dark despair, I slowly understood my perfect world out there had disappeared for good. But in this place I feel a truer life begin, No change of heart, a change in me. No change of heart, a change in me.
Good afternoon.
Monsieur D'Arc.
I've come to collect your father.
What?
Oh, don't worry. We'll take very good care of him.
My father's not crazy.
He was raving like a lunatic. We all heard him, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, come along quietly now.
You can't do this.
Tell us, Maurice, just how big was this, beast?
Well, he was enormous, at least 8. No. 10 feet tall.
You don't get much crazier than that.
It's true, I tell you. What are you doing? Let go of me.
Now tell me, Maurice, when did you start seeing these delusions?
It's not a delusion. The beast was real. And so was the talking clock.
Poor Belle. It's a shame about your father.
Gaston, you know he's not crazy.
I may be able to clear up this little misunderstanding
If what?
if you'll marry me.
What?
One little word, Belle, that's all it takes.
Never.
Hey.
Fine. Have it your way. Take the old man.
Let go of me.
Wait. I can prove my father's not crazy. Show me the beast.
That's him.
Oh, no, he would never hurt anyone. I know he looks frightful, but he's really very gentle and kind. Well, he's my friend.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you have feelings for this monster.
He's not the monster, Gaston. You are.
She's as crazy as the old man. She says this creature's her friend. Well, I've hunted wild beasts and I've seen what they can do. The beast will run off with your children.
Would he?
He'll come after them in the night.
He would never.
Forget the old man, I say.
Papa.
We kill the beast.
Kill him!
No.
He'll wreak havoc on our village if we let him wander free.
So it's time to take some action, boys. It's time to follow me. Through the mist, through the wood, through the darkness and the shadows, it's a nightmare, but it's one exciting ride. Say a prayer, then we're there at the drawbridge of a castle. There's something truly terrible inside. It's a beast. He's got fangs, razor sharp ones. Has paws, killer claws for the feast. Hear him roar, see him foam, but we're not coming home till he's dead.
Till he's dead.
Good and dead.
Good and dead.
Kill the beast.
Gaston, I won't let you do this.
Try and stop us.
Oh, Papa, this is all my fault. I have to go back to warn him.
No, I'm coming with you.
No.
I've lost you once, I'm not going to lose you again.
Then we better hurry.
We'll rid the village of this beast. Who's with me?
I am! That's your horse, not your horse.
Courage to the sticking place.
We're counting on Gaston to lead the way. It's a beast, one as tall as a mountain. We won't rest till he's good in the seas. Sally forth, Sally ho, grab your sword, grab your bow. Praise the Lord, and here we go. Let's take to the castle and bring back his head. We don't like what we don't understand. In fact, it scares us, and this monster is mysterious at least. Bring your guns, bring your knives, save your children and your wives. Save our village and our lives. We'll kill the beast.
Cut down a tree and make it a big one. Take whatever booty you can find. But remember, the beast is mine.
Hearts ablaze, banners high. We'll go marching into battle, unafraid, although the dangers just increase. Raise the flag, sing the song. Here we come with 50 strong. 50 French, we can be wrong. We'll kill the beast. Kill the beast. Kill the beast. Kill the beast.
This place gives me the creeps. Well, it does.
Shut up.
Gaston, I want to go home. going. Hey, come here.
Master! But the castle is under attack!
It doesn't matter anymore. Just let them come in. My doy.
There's no music.
Excuse me.
You should know! This is the strangest thing I've ever done!
I'm gonna burn you!
Let's go, guys.
Oh, you look like you could use a nice cup of tea.
What tea? Yeah, thank you.
Here you go.
Take that, you scurvy scum! Goodness. Oh, excuse me.
Ha! You're even uglier in the flesh. Get up! What's the matter, beast? Too kind and gentle to fight back! You were in love with her, weren't you, beast? Oh, that's a good one. Did you really think a girl like that would want a thing like you? What a fool. It's over, beast. Belle is mine! Let me go! Please! I'm begging you! I'll do anything!
Get out! Belle!
I'm sorry.
You came back.
Take my hand. No!
Belle, you came back.
Of course I came back. I couldn't let them. Oh, if only I'd come sooner.
Maybe it's better this way.
Don't talk like that. We're together now.
No.
Shh, everything will be all right.
At least I got to see you one last time.
We are home. We are where we shall be forever. Trust in me, for you know I won't run away. From today, this is all that I need, and all that I need to say. Home should be where the heart is. I'm certain as I can be. I found home. You're my home. Stay with.
Belle,
Yes. love you.
Belle, look into my eyes. Belle, don't you recognize the beast within the man who's here before you?
It is you.
Oh my goodness me!
What's going on?
Cogsworth!
Stop that.
The spell is broken.
What?
We're human again.
Lumiere!
Mrs. Potts! Lumiere! Cogsworth! Oh, Cogsworth! Belle, let's go find your father.
Who is that young man?
That was the master.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
It most certainly was.
Yoo-hoo! Bonjour, handsome.
Babette, you look so much better.
What do you mean? I thought you liked the way I looked before.
I did, but I like you better this way.
Then you were lying to me.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
Okay, yes, I was.
Lumiere, I like you better this way, too.
Ha ha ha!
Oh.
Well, my dear, I must say you look ravishing this evening.
Oh, thank you, Cogsworth. Do you like the gown? I simply can't believe it fits me. After all these years.
Yes, my dear, it is a magnificence in excelsis.
Did you know that I wore this the night of the Royal Opera? The king himself was there.
Yes, I know. You're beautiful as always.
Oh, Cogsworth.
Mama!
Chip! My boy! My precious boy!
Are they gonna live happily ever after?
Of course, dear, of course.
Do I still have to sleep in the cupboard?
Oh.
Become one now. One passion, one dream, one thing forever true. I love you.
Certain as the sun.
Rising to the east, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, beauty and the tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, beauty and the beast.
Oh, is my mic on? Hello? Hello? Thank you guys so much for coming out. We'd like to bring Miss KB, Miss Everson, and Miss Deanna to the stage, please, to recognize them. Yes. Not yet. E.G.
Orchestra, Miss KB, for making our dream come true in this hat. All of you, thank you, Deanna Watson, our choreographer, and she's been here for many hours working with us, and so we appreciate it so much. For those of you that need to leave, I know you have little ones that are getting restless. We're going to recognize our seniors in a minute, so you may want to sit down and take a minute if you need to sit down. Feel free to do that now, but we're going to recognize all of our seniors. Where is Lumiere?
I'm going to get on very stage left. Hey guys, line up how you're going to line up for your speeches. So I'm going to get very left so that
Well, hello, people. How you doing? Okay. This is not only our last night of the show. It's some of the seniors last night, and I get the privilege to recognize them. So if we have any seniors in the orchestra, can you please stand up so we can give you applause? Good job. If we have any seniors in the singers over there, can you stand up?
Yeah, they're going to introduce everything. Hey.
And all the seniors that are in stage crew, step forward, please. Woo! All right. Okay, for our seniors that are in the play, we got Robert Scott right here.
Hey, it might be better to have the rest of the cast move back and then the seniors move forward.
Yeah, the rest of the cast move back and let the seniors.
That seems kind of selfish.
Get out of the way. We got Jarrett Jarvis over here. Right here we have Elijah Palmer. We got Alicia Thompson right here. We have Kevin, I don't know your last name. Brewer, Kevin Brewer. There we go. We have Elizabeth Grace Harrison. Lexi Tatum. Maggie Wood. Oh, we got flowers for her. Cute. And we have John Smiley. And last but not least, we have Jake Johnson.
All right, I'd like to go ahead and let all the seniors go ahead and say something about their experience with this theater department. I'm going to start off from right to left. And I'm just going to come over here and hand them the mic.
Oh. Okay, well, hello. Theater has been great. I have been in theater since freshman year, and I've worked my way to theater 3 and musical, and I have worked really hard, and I've gotten through blood, sweat, and tears to get to where I am, and I'm really proud of all the people that have helped me, and everyone in this class, I can honestly say, is a part of my family. And I appreciate everyone, and I would not trade this experience that I've had for the world. I'm sorry.
Hi, I'm John Smiley, but this is my first year actually being in the actual class of musical theater. I was in Footloose as an extra, and I was also in Singing in the Rain as an extra, and working with these amazing people has really lifted up my spirits. It's been a really interesting senior year, but just knowing that I can come to this class with the people who, a lot of these people are some of my closest friends, and I just can't imagine what I would do without having these people. A lot of these people I'm in select chorus with, and they've seen the good, the bad, the dirty, the ugly, the crazy, everything, and I just thank God for them. They're amazing.
All right, I'm Robert Scott, and yeah, I know all y'all are waiting for this one. I've been involved in a lot of organizations at HHS, but I'd have to say that musical theater really is one of the most family-oriented places here, and I love all y'all. That's it.
Hi, I'm Elijah Palmer. I started off with small roles in Footloose and Singing in the Rain as Lyle and assistant director number 3. And I just say this is probably one of the closest group of kids you'll ever see in Hendersonville High School, and the funniest and the most fun, and Miss E just knows how to bring us all together, give us the perfect role, give us the perfect amount of encouragement and help we need, and I want to thank her very much, wherever she is, for being there for me.
I'm Maggie Wood, and I have been a part of this class for 3 years. It's been a journey. It really has. Sorry. It's really hard to say goodbye to all of these people that I love so much. I'm sorry. But I know that everything that we've been through together, all of you, every single person up on this stage, I love you all very, very much. And I'm going to be back. You're going to see me, I promise. And I love you all.
I am Lexi Tatum, and this is my 4th year being involved in the theater production and everything. I just wanted to let all these people know that I am very, very blessed to have worked with every single one of you guys and the people in the years past. This school is just filled with talented people. It's crazy. And, you know, we are just all blessed with what we love. We love to do what we did just today and this past week and through all the years that we've been doing this. And, you know, I want to give a big thank you to Miss Everson, to Miss KB and Deanna and all the parents and everyone who helped, you know, all 4 years throughout high school, and it's been a really good 4 years, and just thank you to everybody, and I'm very, very glad to call you all my family.
My name is Elizabeth Grace Harrison. I've been in this class for about 3 years, and it's just really hard to say goodbye to every single one of y'all because y'all are like my family, and I'm really blessed to know all of y'all. And I'm very thankful for my parents for helping me through this journey, and Miss Everson, Deanna, and KB for everything they've done. So thank y'all.
My name is Alicia Thompson, and this is my first year doing a musical. And it made me realize how much talent is in this class. There is a huge amount of talent that I never realized before. Honestly, before I took this class, I didn't even know about it. And I would also like to give a major thanks to all the parents that helped
helped out because y'all don't realize it, but they do a lot. They fed us all weekend. All weekend. It was great. Thank you so much for everything y'all did, and a special thanks to Miss Everson. And I love all of y'all.
My name's Kevin Brewer, and I took Theater 1 to get my fine art credit knowing I was going to hate it. So that shows how much I know. I ended up loving it, so I may have skipped a couple steps to be up on this stage, so forgive me. Anyway, this has been a remarkable experience. I will look back on this many, many years from now. Thank you so much, Miss E and KB, for allowing me to be on this stage with some of the most talented individuals I've ever known.
Hi, my name is Jake Johnson. I've been, so it's sort of weird how I first got started in theater here. Very short story. So I had a Theater 1 class, and Miss Everson had noticed that I loved to do improv, and she had been dealing with a senior who wasn't quite doing his role in our first, the production of Anything Goes my freshman year. And 2 weeks before the show started, she put me in one of the lead roles and said, go ahead, make sure this is good. And I don't know how I pulled it off, except I know that Miss Everson and Miss KB have done so much for me. And oh my goodness, I swore myself I wouldn't get emotional. This theater program has been so important to me, and it's been so special, and I've found such a passion through this program. I love every single one of these kids, and they're all amazing people, and I'm so close to them, and the support they give me and what I do, and the support that I hope I show the same towards what they do is remarkable. Because of Miss KB and Miss Everson, I can proudly say that I'm majoring in acting and going to Columbia College Chicago off of a presidential scholarship, just based off auditions. And I don't want that to seem like I'm flaunting it, but I just want to show you how much I just want to show you how much Miss Everson and Miss KB have done for me, and how much I've grown under their wings, and they're so amazing, and they put up with us all the time, and I don't know how they do it. But also at this time, I'd like to recognize Miss Everson and Miss KB and Deanna for all the hard work that they do. Deanna, where are you? If you'd come up to the front, please. We'd like to present you this on. I wrote on something on the back. And that is on behalf of the entire theater department and all the kids here. Miss KB, we'd also like to present you something. Rachel. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's a plaque just thanking her so much and for the memory of doing this show. And really, very, very quickly, I would like to thank Rachel McCabe for all the work that she does backstage. She's not in this class. She's so busy with all of her other classes. And she's been here every show and does so much. I mean, it's an incredible amount of work that she does for us. And she's not involved in the classes at all. And she's great. And now I'd like to present to Miss E. Oh, goodness.
Hey.
For all the hard work that she's done and the dedication that she's put in, we'd like to present you with this plaque and this bouquet of roses.
It was my idea.
Hi! I'm the voice of stagecraft. I don't act much. Oh. Okay, so... Yes, I was the guy pushing things. Alright, so I would like to really quickly commemorate the stage manager and the co-stage manager, Leanne and Nadia, for keeping the stage crew together. Oh, mention that. Leanne and Nadia. There you go. So, stagecraft, we're dressed in black. We wield hammers and paintbrushes, and we build the stuff, and I'm pretty bad at speeches. But I want to thank Ben Samuels and Rachel McCabe. They're the artistic talent. That bar scene in the village, how pretty that was not me. That was them. I'm good with the hammer, that's it. We were out for 16 days because of snow days, so everyone had even less time to put on this amazing production, and we still got it done because this cast is awesome. Someone take the mic so I stop talking.
I just want to say really quickly, guys, I want to thank the entire stage crew also. We couldn't have done anything without them. It'd just be a bunch of random actors in no costumes just talking. Anyways, if you could please wait for the actors to leave the stage and be able to greet you outside, that'd be much appreciated. Thank you so much.